The endocrine system, the system we're going to be talking about today, is a messenger system in an organism. It deals with the hormones released by internal glands that target and regulate distance organ. In vertebrate, the hypothalamus is the control center for all endocrine system. The glands, the major endocrine organ glands are this. The hypothalamus is the control center. What is a gland? A gland is just any structure that makes and secretes an hormone. So any structure that makes and secretes an hormone is called a gland, and the master gland is called the pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. So that's this gland here. This is the master gland, but the hypothalamus is the control center for all endocrine system. Hormones are what are being released by these glands, and they are chemical messengers that are released in one tissue and transported in the bloodstream to reach specific cells in other tissue. Each hormone has a target cells and specific cells that respond to its presence. So the cells possess receptors that bind and read hormonal messages. So hormones regulate or coordinate cellular activities in our tissue. So hormones are mostly made up of amino acid or lipid derivative, and this decides whether the hormone is water soluble or lipid soluble, because cell membranes are made up of lipid. So water soluble hormones cannot enter inside a cell, so that means they have receptors on the outside, while lipid soluble ones that can enter the cell, their receptors is on the inside. So that is the division of hormones. And to explain the endocrine system with an example is, for example, you eat a large bowl of rice, your blood glucose level will be high because you just finished eating the rice. So the pancreas, which regulates our sugar level, it releases two different types of hormones to do that, and we have the insulin and the glucagon. So when you have finished eating our rice, the beta cells in the pancreas, they release insulin to lower our blood sugar by increasing the rate by which our body stores the sugar, either as glucagon or as starch. So after we finish eating, the pancreas will release insulin and increase the rate by which our body stores those sugar as starch or as glycogen in our body. So, and that is the opposite. When we have not eaten for long, the body release glucagon that increase the body sugar by decreasing the storage of sugar in our cells. So releasing those glucagon and starch that we have stored before and breaking them down to bring glucose. So those are how hormones work. They regulate or coordinate cellular processes or cellular activities in tissues. And most diseases that are endocrine related are caused by either hyper, which is too much, or hypo, which is too little secretion of a certain hormone, which can throw our homeostasis off balance. The integration between endocrine system and the nervous system. The endocrine system and nervous system, they are similar. They both gather information. They control all our moves. They control our system, but they have a different way of doing it. The nervous system uses action potential, electric impulses, while the endocrine system prefers a slower, wider way of using hormone. So the endocrine system hormones are slower compared to the nervous system, but the effects last longer because it's a wider way. So those are the differences, but they are a very similar system, the endocrine system and the nervous system. So both systems share a common goal: to preserve homeostasis by coordinating and regulating the activity of other cells, tissue, organs, and systems. So basically, every system in our body has that same goal, preserving homeostasis, because homeostasis is life. Peace.